In this video, I'm going to be showing you how to make this flowery doily pattern. It works up pretty fast, being that it's only 9 rows. And all you need to know are some basic stitches. It's not complicated, I promise. All right, to get started, you'll need these materials: some yarn, a crochet hook, some scissors. Coffee is optional. To begin, you're going to start with a magic ring. If you don't know how to make a magic ring, just watch what I just did. If you need to, double tap to the left of the screen to rewind 10 seconds, and you can see it again. Chain 1, and you're going to make 12 single crochets into the magic ring. All right, when you get to the end of the row, you should have 12 single crochets. And you want to just pull on the tail to tighten the ring a little bit and make one slip stitch into that first chain 1 from the beginning of the row. Now we're going to chain 3 for row 2 and double crochet into the same stitch. So as you can see right here, it is like right underneath the chain 3. Now chain 3, and you're going to do this in all 12 of these stitches. So by the end of the row, you will have made 12 double crochet 2 togethers and chain 3s in between each of those. I'm going to fast forward to the end of the row. All right. When you get to the end of the row, make sure you count here, right, by the way, because you don't want it to be one too many or one too short. It's always important to count when you crochet. All right, end of the row. 12 of these double crochet 2 togethers, and you chain 1, and we're gonna half double crochet into the top of the first double crochet 2 togethers. There you go. If at any point you need to see something again, just double tap on the left and it'll rewind the 10 seconds. Row 3, we're going to chain 1 and we're going to single crochet into the loop below. That chain 3 loop that you made. All right. So from here, we're going to chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And single crochet into the next chain 3 space, and then chain 5, and keep going in the round like that. Super simple. This part works up really fast. And I'm going to fast forward here. When you get to the end of the row, chain 2 and triple crochet, so yarn over twice, into that first single crochet of the row. A little tricky here. My hands were sweaty, which does not make the yarn work smoothly. All right, so that is row 3. On to row 4. Start with a chain 1 and single crochet into that first loop and chain 5, single crochet into the next loop. So we're doing the same thing as the previous row. So that's why it kind of works up really fast, because you already start getting the hang of it. So do that the whole row. And when you get to the end, then right here, chain 2, triple crochet into that first single crochet. So that is row 4. On to row 5. Halfway there. So chain 1, single crochet into the loop below. And now we're going to chain 6. Make sure you count. And single crochet into the next loop. So chain 6, single crochet into the next loop. Keep doing that until you get to the end. Gonna speed it up. All right, when you get to the end, we are gonna chain 2 and triple crochet into that first single crochet once again. On to row 6. You're going to chain 1 and single crochet into the loop below. And now we're going to chain 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And again, single crochet into the next loop. So repeat this. All right, when you get to the end, we're going to chain 3 and triple crochet into that first single crochet. Moving on to row 7, chain 3. This counts as your first double crochet. And then you're going to double crochet 3 into that same loop. So total you have 4 double crochets. And now double crochet 4 more into the next loop. And now chain 5. And then double crochet 4 more into the same loop. So just repeat this in all of the loops. And I'm going to fast forward to the end of the row. All right, when you get to the end of the row, you're going to crochet 4 into the last loop. And once you have 4 double crochet, chain 2 and double crochet into the top of the chain 3. And that is row 7. On to row 8. You're going to chain 1, 2, 3. That's your first double crochet. And we're going to double crochet 4 into that loop, same loop. So at the end, it will be 5 double crochet. Now chain 1 and go into that next chain space and double crochet 5. And once you have 5, chain 6. And crochet 5 more into that same chain space. And this is what you're going to be doing all the way around. So I'm going to speed it up. All right, when you get to the end of the row, make sure you have that chain 1, double crochet 5 into that last loop. Once you have those 5 double crochets, you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3, and triple crochet into the top of the chain 3. And that is row 8. All right, now row 9, the final row. You're gonna chain 3 and double crochet 5 more into that same loop. Once you have those 5 additional double crochets, now you have a total of 6 because of the chain 3. Now, in that chain 1 space, double crochet 1, chain 2, 1, 2, and now you're going to do a picot stitch. So hold right there, chain 3, 1, 2, 3, and slip stitch into that second chain. And then once you have that made, chain 1 and double crochet into that chain 1 space. There you go. Now the chain loop. Double crochet 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now make a picot stitch, same as earlier, 1, 2, 3 chains, and slip stitch into that 7th double crochet. And now do 6 double crochets into that same loop. And then you're going to just repeat this all the way around. It takes a little bit of time because there's so many stitches, but it's super pretty, and yeah, just make sure you do that. If you have any trouble, just double tap to the left to replay something and go at your own pace. So when you get to the end, just double crochet 7 into that shared first/last loop. Once you have 7 double crochets, do the picot stitch. Slip stitch into the top of that first chain 3, and then I always just do a slip stitch before I fasten off. Just gonna fasten off. And voila, you are done. In case you don't want to grab your tapestry needle, you can just do this little method I'm doing here to weave in your end. You just want to make sure you tuck it away. And just trim the tail. And that's it. Or do your own method if you have a tapestry needle and like doing it that way. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on this super pretty, flowery doily. Anyway, if you like this video, give it a thumbs up, and if you want to see more videos like this in the future, make sure to subscribe to this channel. Thanks for watching!